You are in a meeting and somebody asks you a difficult question, a question that you have no idea how to answer. Instead of saying, I don't know, we have at least 4 alternatives that we can use. Because take a look, I don't know, although it's honest and authentic, it doesn't lead us anywhere. Like, I don't know, and that's it, right? I just don't know. But instead of saying, I don't know, you can say a couple of different things. Number 1, let's take a look. Based on the information we have, this is the action or this is the step that we should be taking now. Right? So take a look. Here you are redirecting the conversation and you're trying to connect it with what you already know, with the information that you already have. Based on the data we have, based on the report that we have studied, we can say that. This is number 1. Expression number 2. Here's what I can tell you. Right? So yes, you do have the question at the back of your mind, the difficult one, but again, you are shifting the conversation into the direction that you feel familiar with. Here's what I can tell you about the next steps, right? Here's what I can tell you for sure. Like, we need to do X, Y, and Z, right? So again, you are relying on what you know, right? Expression number 3. Let's take a look. Well, I haven't seen it, but I'm happy to follow up, right? Have you ever had the situation in which somebody says, have you read this report? Have you seen this last document? Are you familiar with this and that? And sometimes we just don't know, like we have no idea what they are referring to, right? And we can very openly say, well, I haven't seen it, I haven't read it, but I'm happy to follow up, right? So with this expression, you are acknowledging that something like that probably exists and that you are happy to get familiar with it, right? So you are not saying just, I have no idea what you're talking about, let's just change the topic. You are saying, yes, okay, something like this probably is out there and I'm happy to get familiar with it. I'm happy to follow up, okay? And the last expression, take a look. Let's imagine that somebody really wants to know the answer, like they are really insisting on you telling them what to do next or what should be the next step. What can you do? Well, you can say, well, I understand that this issue is very important. I understand that we really need to make a decision right now. And then after acknowledging, you can say, well, I don't have the specifics today, but I'm going to follow up, right? So in the first sentence, you are acknowledging their need to know something, right? I understand that this is an important question. I understand that it's a very urgent topic. And I don't have the specifics right now, but I'm happy to follow up in the upcoming weeks, in the upcoming days, right? So again, yeah, you acknowledge them and then you state what you are going to do next, okay? So I'm curious now, which expression is your favorite? For me personally, the first 2 are my favorite ones, I think, based on what we know already, based on the information we have. And well, here is what I can tell you now, yeah? So again, this is something that allows you to focus on what you know already. And yeah, it also gives you a bit of time, yeah, in the conversation, whether perhaps the solution will come to you, yeah, while you're discussing what you already know, okay? So I feel that these expressions are much better than I don't know, which leads us sometimes nowhere, right? So I'm curious which one is interesting to you. Let me know in the comment and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.